AFN Sports Update with specialist Stan Kosmoski.
Good evening, everyone. With the strongest field in tournament history this year, the Tournament Players Golf Championships getting underway today in Florida. The top prize, a whopping $144,000. You can watch all the action of the final round of that tournament live on AFN television starting Sunday evening at 8. The West German auto giant Porsche has joined Jaguar in withdrawing from this year's Le Mans 24 Hours endurance race. The reason? Unexpected rule changes for factory cars, allowing higher gasoline consumption in the upcoming June competition and unlimited consumption in '85. This could throw the race wide open. Porsche swept the top 8 slots in last year's race. Manfred Janke, the Director of Public Relations for the automaker, speculates on why the car is so dominant.
I think this is the full credit of our mechanics, of the team. These people are educated to do the zero-mistake job. I hope this is the correct expression. They work so correctly in the preparation of the car that we can have full confidence that everything is correctly assembled, everything is correctly adjusted, and if the thing at the beginning was well designed, it must work.
Baseball's right around the corner, and as part of the course, everyone's optimistic this time of the year. Even the Twins, who traded away their top power hitter to the Rangers. But they got a couple of pitchers in return, and even though this team's on a limited budget with few named players, they feel they are more than an also-ran in 1984.
You got to have a positive attitude, I think, when you step on the ball field, and the last couple of years I don't think we've had that because of the inexperience and the lesser years we've got in this ball club, and I'm in my 3rd year now and feel like a veteran here because I'm almost one of the guys on the team that's got the most years in here, and I think we got a lot more confidence this year, and our pitching staff is definitely a lot more prepared this year than it was the last couple of years, so you got to have an all-around ball club. That's what'll win it for you, and I think we got a heck of a lot better chance this year than we have the last couple of years.
Saturday morning at 11:30, it's the second issue of the AFN Sports Magazine on AFN television. We'll take a look at an Olympic hopeful in USERA, the growth of soccer in the military, and how a referee keeps basketball under control.
Well, I think I like to talk to the player a little bit, to tell him I'm in control of the game. I just try to talk to him a little bit and let him know what's going on out there, that I'm watching him, If it's calling fouls, call it pretty close like I always do. Got to get control of the game that way.
In football, the Chargers traded defensive tackle Louis Kelcher to the 49ers for a trio of draft picks. And in San Francisco, 49ers receiver Ronaldo Nehemiah has gone to court to regain his eligibility to compete in this year's Olympics. Nehemiah wants a federal judge to rule on the matter. Going the other route is Olympic gold medalist Scott Hamilton, who's given up his amateur status to turn pro. But if it's amateur competition you want, they have it for you in Ohio.
Chariot racing is a sport that is almost exclusive to the West. There are a few teams that came to Pocatello from Colorado, but most are from Utah, Nevada, and Idaho. This year, most of the winners came from the Beehive State. Kurt Stanger started it off in the 4th division, turning in the best time of the day, 22.55 seconds over 440 yards. Max Giles made it 2 in a row for the Utahns. He was a mighty excited driver following the race.
Oh, exciting. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever won a championship, and it was great. I love it.
A team from Burley, Idaho won the 1st division, and then it was a 2-man, 4-horse race for the championship. 2 teams from Utah battled stride for stride over 400 yards before Milt War pulled away to a 100th of a second victory.
He beat me coming into the grandstand, and so I just got in the last 50 yards.
Your horses give a little bit more than they got, or?
Well, they just run on the end, and they give me all they had, that's true.
Nearly 200 races were held over a 5-day period. Races were man, chariot, and 4,000 pounds of horses roared down a 1/4 mile dirt track. The reward? A trophy. There is no prize money. Reporting in Pocatello, Idaho for ABC News, this is Brad Zaruba.
A lot of would-be Ben-Hurs who probably wind up using a lot of Ben Gay when it's all over. That'll do it tonight on The Update. Have a good evening.